Hey guys, so here we are at spot number 3. We're doing the chumming series here, and you guys have already watched 1 and 2. You guys know what's going to happen. We're going to fish for an hour. We're going to see what happens, make sure the bite isn't hot before we start chumming. But today we're going to be throwing chunks of bait. So we got a bunch of shad, we got to cut it up, throw it out there. We got some little bitty baby shad, we're going to throw them out there just whole like that. But again, fish for an hour, make sure the bite's not already hot. Hopefully, I mean, if it is hot, that's cool, we'll catch a fish. If it's not, when we throw the chum out there and it picks up, then we know it's working. It would be cool to find one that actually works. Last video, I thought, wow, this stuff, threw it out there and we started getting bites. I thought it was gonna work, and then it just died off. So maybe this time we'll find something that will absolutely get a bunch of fish in here and we can wear them out. So it is 6:53. So at 7:53, we're gonna start chumming. I'll see you guys then, unless we get a bite. Got the net?
Yeah, Kelvin does.
Not that we'll need it. He don't need it. It might. I mean, it might fall off. Bring it over just in case. Hurry up here. He's just trying to come through some rocks. What? Get it from there if you want to bring it over there if you want to go over there.
Was that skipjack?
Yeah. Little guy.
He ain't that bad.
No, he's a little fatty.
He's fat.
Well, fatty. I don't know what time it is. It's about the halfway mark between throwing chum out. I think it was 20 minutes a minute ago. So.
7:15.
7:15. So we still got about 30 minutes before we throw chum out. One came on just a piece of little skipjack. Frozen skipjack. I was trying to see in the camera if you guys can see the bugs. I don't think you can, but there is mosquitoes everywhere. Thousands and thousands of them. It is officially 7:54. We're a minute past. So we have, it's pretty much prime time too. Like right at the start where the sun goes down, right behind the trees and everything over these mountains, is prime time for catching a lot of fish. And we just had one fish and one other bite. So really nothing going on. Let's get this stuff thrown out here and see if we can up some action. Okay, so here's what we got going on. Minus my bag of chips sitting here. But we got all these little bitty shad. We just put some slices and stuff in them to get some scent out here. And then we got some bigger size shads. And then gonna be throwing the chunks out there. Middle section, head section, tail section, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna hand the camera to Cole here in a minute. We got poles over here. We'll be throwing them out as far as I can sling them. I'm actually got swimming trunks on, so I'm gonna stand out in the water as far as I can and sling them and come down through here where they got their poles and just start throwing them everywhere. All these little pieces of bait. Recording?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I got some little ones and a bunch of head sections, tail sections, mid sections. Gonna start cleaning them up. Alright, let's go get some more and throw them this way. we threw probably at least 20 pieces out throughout, maybe 30, quite a bit. So, see how long it took? That only took a couple minutes. 8:02. So, we'll see how long it takes. We got a lot of scent in the water now. Now we're going to break out some lights, but he's getting a little bite over there. We've already had 2 bites. And it is just, I don't think it's going to focus, but 8:12. Kind of see it, 8:13. There we go.
Hung up.
Nothing.
I felt something for a second.
Alright, we're getting bites like crazy. Just over there. And on this pole right here. But they are just quick hitting it and stopping before you can even make it to the post. We're probably in a bunch of gars, what we're thinking. I missed one over there before, right pretty much at dark, behind us. And I felt it. It did not run like no blue cat at least. So we could be into a mess of gar, which really sucks because when we get into a lot of gar, you usually don't see very many catfish, if any more at all. We do, however, got a decent little fire going. That's a plus. First fire since, I don't know, camping. It's been a while. I actually like fire, so it's helping with the bugs anyway. Hopefully, we can turn one of these into a fish, even if it is a gar. If we can just get it hooked and get it in here and verify that, then we probably need to just move spots if we can verify that we're into some gar. That was definitely a gar. You see that?
Yeah, I've seen it.
That was definitely a gar. It came off. Oh, it didn't.
That might be a fish tank.
Bet lost him.
Yeah.
Little bitty guy. But it's another fish. We decided to leave the other spot. We got ate up and murdered by gar. Like crazy. Nothing but gar bite. The only thing that throwing out the chum done for us was bring in a ton of gar. Kept us moving very, very quick, but it was just really short strikes. A couple of them we actually got the hook into for a split second. You could tell they were all gar. So we decided to come here, not throwing any chum, just try to get a couple more fish for you guys in the video. If we catch a few more, I'll tell you guys a little bit about what we're doing here at this spot. So we'll see what happens. He didn't just pop off right there. I don't think he did. Get him out of the Cole's line there. Yeah.
I'm sure.
Can you see it?
Yep. Alright. Ain't got much of a belly on him though.
Huh?
Ain't got much of a belly on him. Or didn't look like it.
No. Bigger head than anything.
Top of his head.
Huh?
Got big old holes in the top of his head.
Yeah.
How much you guess that one weighs?
Yeah, I don't know, 12 pounds. 15 pounds, I don't know.
He definitely looks like a 15.
Let's weigh it. Just for crap. See what this thing weighs.
Alright.
Yeah.
You're bleeding?
Yep, I am now. I don't know how we're gonna do this.
That's what I was wondering. Here, you can cut this right. Try not to blind.
I bet we get my grippers. Whew.
Yeah,
Alright.
looks like it hurt.
Huh?
So yeah, it looked like it hurt.
Shit fell.
16.6. Oh, that looks like a bad one. 16.
Alright, see if you can hold that. See if you can get the camera to see it there. Zeroed out finally. 16 pound and a quarter, so he's like 15 something. Just almost 16 pounds without some grippers on it.
I told you to go with
Pretty much 16. A little bit bigger than I thought he was. Whoa.
What?
Whoa. Whoa.
There you go.
Split whisker.
Heck yeah.
Is the camera still rolling?
Yeah.
Is it?
That's pretty cool. Can you see?
Just, I had put this thing in the water and just gonna release it. And this thing has a split whisker, guys. Split whisker. Other side, not. Got a split whisker.
That's pretty cool.
That's the first one I believe I've ever seen. That's split whisker.
When you started saying whoa, whoa, I was like, what in the world's going on? Something wrong with his eye?
See it?
Yeah.
Alright, big guy.
I don't know how you're not freezing.
This water's pretty warm. Get it, buddy. Get it. It's gonna spike in me. Get it. There you go. Mean little.
Might be a fish tank fish.
It might be, really. Whatever it is, it's swimming that way fast. Oh no, this is a big one.
Is it really?
I don't know if it's that big, but it's a lot bigger than what I was thinking it was. This thing was swimming to me the whole time, I guess. And I was literally thinking, man, I don't feel anything here.
It's a big one. I heard the quarter shut over.
Literally, the rod just went whoop, right down. It feels decent. No, it's just wrapped up, and that's
Yeah.
what happened. Pulling sideways. All I know is it felt like a dink, and then all of a sudden,
Felt like a
it felt like it started pulling in a monster. Coming through the water sideways.
No.
Keep him from flipping.
The grippers are there if you need them.
Do what?
The grippers are still there if you need them.
You can get their tail. They won't flip. That's something that, I don't know if I've ever told you guys that or not. When you put your finger in these things' mouth, they hurt really bad if they go to barrel roll on you. But if you grab them by the tail, they can't flip. They can't roll, they can't do nothing. So make sure you have your hand in here and hand on the tail, and they can't do nothing. As soon as you let go of that tail though, they can start doing whatever they want. And they will tear your knuckles all to pieces. That one is a talker. Swimming to me. There you go. Swam to me most of the way there.
The possibility of needing a net?
No. Wait, can you get him in here? Get them grippers there. I'll just gripper him real fast. Oh boy, I think they done went over top of Cole's line here.
Pull that up, you.
Yeah, we did.
Actually, he's decent.
Oh, I can't see what's going on over there. Can you?
Nope.
Oh, it is a decent one. They don't pop me off right here, guys.
Yeah, looks about maybe a 20.
Body. Well, let's see what we can do here.
You take the pole and you take the gripper? You take the pole and you take the gripper?
Yeah. You got the pole?
Yep. Yeah, I'm probably go about 20.
Yeah. Yeah. Set the pole down. Do what?
I thought you had the hook out of it.
No, not yet. Yeah, didn't it? Yeah.
There we go.
There's another one, guys. Get up under him. There we go.
Yeah.
See him?
Yeah. He's a little bit of good on him.
Yeah, this one's probably 20 here, guys. This one's probably a 20.
You get a weight on him?
Nah. It was pretty hard getting weight on that last one. Yeah. We'll get a release on him though. I want to. Can you see it? He's pretty wide, ain't he?
Yeah. I thought he was
The top of his head is really wide. Oh. Oh, you went right into that rock, big guy. Another way. Yeah, he's pretty wide, ain't he?
Yeah. I thought he was albino whenever I first seen him.
Huh. I don't know if he's gonna be able to get out that way, big guy. He's trying to find a way out.
That just proves they really can't see that good.
Huh?
That just proves they really can't see that good.
You go straight. No, you want to go the wrong way there. There you go. Alright guys, so this spot here is, you guys have seen this spot before. This was spot number 4, I think. Yeah, spot number 4 of the Here Kitty Kitty series. It's really slow tapering point. Stays pretty, it gets a little bit deeper out there, but it takes a pretty good ways to get to deep water out there. The 2 bigger fish came as far as I could sling them with, again, with that big rod. Had a couple dinks come in from the shallows here. But now, going back to the chum was, couldn't really figure out nothing from the chum in this video because the gar overtook us at that other spot. Caught a cat there to start, and then all of a sudden, threw all that stuff out there, a ton of gar came in like crazy. So, decided to come here to make sure, hey, it wasn't just us just missing a bunch of fish, saying that it was gar. Come here, hooked up on, I think only missed 1 fish. Rest of them hooked up. So definitely told me that was for sure gar at the other spot. And no chumming right here. So In the next video, however, for this chumming series, you guys are really going to like, because the chum is going to be right there with the bait on the hook. That's all I'm going to tell you. Everything is going to be right there where the bait's going to be placed. So look forward to that, and that should give us complete accurate and hopefully a really, really good results on some chumming that'll work instantly. Anybody can do it, and up the success and catch rate of you guys' fishing trips and mine too. So we'll see you there.